It was a quiet spring night in Tacoma, Washington. The kind of night where the world feels safe, asleep. But on March 26, 1986, that feeling was a lie. 12-year-old Michella Welch was at Puget Park with her two younger sisters. It was a familiar place, a place for play. She was watching them, the responsible older sister. She rode her bike to a nearby business to get some lunch for them, a simple errand. But she never came back. It was a disappearance that seemed to happen in a whisper. One moment she was there, a bright spot in a normal day, and the next she was gone. The world, it seemed, had just swallowed her whole. Her sisters, confused and then scared, went looking for help. Soon the park was anything but quiet. It was swarming. Police officers, worried neighbors. A frantic search began, their flashlights cutting through the growing darkness. A search dog, its nose to the ground, led investigators to a makeshift fire pit in a gulch. And there, they found her, Michella Welch. Years began to pile up, one on top of the other. Detectives retired. Files grew thick with reports that led nowhere. The case of Michella Welch became one of those stories. For Michella's family, the pain never subsided. Every anniversary, every holiday, an empty chair at the table. Detectives in the cold case unit would pull Michella's file from the cabinet from time to time. They'd stare at her picture, a young girl with a bright smile, frozen in 1986. They would reread the witness statements, re-examine the old evidence, but the wall they hit was always the same. Just a few months after Michella's murder, another tragedy struck. In August of that same year, 13-year-old Jennifer Bastian also disappeared. The similarities were chilling. But then, something happened. A revolution. It didn't happen in an interrogation room or at a crime scene. It happened in a laboratory. The science of DNA had evolved in ways no one could have predicted back in 1986. Investigators had always known they had the killer's DNA. For years, they ran it through CODIS. There was never a match. Then came a brand new tool, genetic genealogy. The same tech people use to build family trees to find long-lost cousins on Ancestry.com and on 23andMe. They uploaded the profile to a public genealogy database. And then, a hit. The database identified two brothers who shared DNA with the unknown suspect. Working with a genealogist, detectives built a family tree. Then forward, mapping every branch, every name, every descendant. After months, the tree led to one name, Gary Hartman. The results came back, and they were a perfect match. The DNA on the napkin, the DNA from the crime scene, it matched Michella Welch's case from decades earlier. It was him. After 32 years, the Phantom finally had a name, Gary Hartman. The news was stunning. "We always knew this day would come," said Tacoma Police Chief Don Ramsdell. "We were relentless. The ghost had been caught. A faceless monster who had terrorized a community and shattered a family. He was a 66-year-old nurse living a quiet life, hiding in plain sight. The secret he carried for 3 decades was finally out." In 2018, police arrested Gary Hartman. The arrest sent a shockwave through the community. It also brought closure. The justice system finally worked for Michella. She was not forgotten. The ghost of Puget Park was finally gone. Subscribe for more true crime stories, solved and unsolved.